What's up, guys? It's Trace Face. It's Friday night. I'm just getting out of work. Who knew that work could be so fun, that you could make money and not bring it home with you? Yes! You know, I got a degree in life, and I wanted to use that degree, and I did. And like many of you know that have been following my story, like I will do anything right now to not have to work for another narc and to not have to be in a narcissistic work environment. There's always going to be narcissists wherever we work. I found the narcissist where I work. I found her. She's definitely a narc, and nobody likes her, but I know how to handle her. It's called the gray rock technique. But it's pretty cool. I picked up another thing that I'm going to be doing, which is so awesome. I'm going to be DJing now once a week, playing music that I want to play, that I know. It all stemmed from, like, me talking about, like, hey, guys, you know, at our age, like, what are places that we would want to go to that play, like, music we want to hear? And my brother and I tried to create a night like this where, like, literally we would play like 80s and 90s like songs, and then we would play a set. But where we were doing this wasn't working out. It was just like it was on the outskirts of the city. So I found a place to do it. And I haven't talked to my brother yet if he wants to be a part of it or not, but I'm going to start doing this on Thursday nights, so I'm really excited, like, to find these jobs that I should have been doing all along. Like, you know, I got my degree. I loved human services. I loved working really hard to try and change communities. And that's what I did for 13 years. I was in human services, and I was managing, and I was able to use my brain every day, and I loved that. But I also have, you know, this other life, this other side to me, this other talent that God gave me that I need to utilize. So at any rate, I just wanted to give everyone tonight a message about being a narcoholic, okay? And it's time that we realize that we were narcoholics, and we have to weed off of the narcaholism and get away from the drug, because that is what happened. Many of us don't realize it, but we were under a spell for certain. It's a very demonic, strategic operation of a spell that we were under. However, it is the same type of operation as an addiction. And what I mean by that is you don't realize it, but the people, you know, that I've been working with, and so many comments and so much research I've done on this topic, that is kind of what happens. Like, you got so used to the abuse, okay? And literally something is going on in your brain. There's so much to explain the chemicals and what is happening before I even try to get into that. It is an addiction, okay? Because many of you are like, why am I thinking about this person? Why do I miss this person? When I know logically, you know, on paper, logic, you know, rationale, this is not normal. Why would I even be thinking about this person that was, you know, disloyal to me? That was, why? So I want you guys to understand that it truly is an addiction, and you have to overcome the addiction. It's just like, you know, it's just like picking up that drink. It's just like taking that shot, taking that drug, shooting up, whatever it is. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. You miss the chemicals that would go off in your brain when you would do this. So you have to understand that you've become a narcoholic, and you don't even realize it. It is a spell, okay? And the only way you're going to stop the addiction is to understand that you are addicted. These are chemicals that went off in your brain. That's why you look up this stuff about trauma bonding and soul ties. It's pretty much an addiction, okay? And you got addicted to this kind of unhealthy up and down, up and down, up and down, you know. Good times, a few like, you know, crumbs of good times, a lot of bad times, and you got used to those lows, and those lows became your highs. So you have to understand that, guys. And so when you start to think about your narc, okay, understand that you have to look at it like that's bad. Just like you'd look at alcohol, drugs, you say to yourself, that is bad. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be an addict. Okay? And so that's the first step of it, is realizing like we have a problem, right? The obsession has become the addiction. The going back, you know, replaying things in your mind, that's an addiction. Fantasizing, making it in your head that it was better than it was, that's an addiction. It's all an addiction. And so you have to stop the addiction and realize that that's what it is, and say to yourself, like, no, I don't want to be a narcoholic any longer. I'm done. Okay? It's unhealthy. It's bad for you. It's just like any other drug. It's just like the narc that's, addicted to being a narc. They're narcoholics 100%. Okay? They're addicted to being narcissists. They're addicted to pornography. They're addicted to alcohol. They're addicted to womanizing. They're addicted to being a Jezebel. They're addicted to lust. They're addicted to, all these bad things. All right, and the last thing I want to mention tonight, sorry, my cat is like in its litter box. It's probably making a lot of noise right now. The last thing I want to mention tonight is like, the narc is forever going to try to get you to cave. At some point, they will try this with you. You have to be the one. You're the one that's going to end it. It's you. It's up to you, okay? And there's these little things, these little techniques called gray rocking that truly do work when you have to deal with a narcissist, or when the narcissist is trying to see if they can still mess with you. It's called gray rock. It's called nothing. No emotion. No nothing in your face. No nothing in your response. No nothing of a response. Nothing. You run into this person, you happen to run into them, gray rock it. Gray rock. Hey. Cool. Yep. Great. See ya. Bye. Nothing. Because that is what they deserve. That is all they deserve. They don't deserve a single second more of your emotions. And they're always going to look for people's emotions because they're vampires. They're emotional vampires. And they're feeding off of people's emotions, people's reactions, people's admiration, people. So you're a person, right, that happen to have this relationship with the narc, okay? You don't any longer. They don't deserve another ounce of your energy, your emotions, nothing. Give them nothing. Okay? So my message this evening is very clear. You don't even realize it, but you have become a narcoholic. These people are narcoholics, okay? The narcs are narcoholics. They're addicted to being narcissists. You became addicted to dealing with the narcissist. And it's time that we face the truth together and put an end and put a stop to it all. I'm Trace Face. Let me know what you think in the comments.